Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back to Civilization 6. We're continuing where we left off with Germany, where we're playing on Deity, we're playing on continents, but lo and behold, the game was generous and it gave us our own continent, with 4 city-states, which are no longer independent, because we're Germany. Also, in the early game, it seems like grabbing city-states, at least in my opinion, is a very good tactic. I mean, Buenos Aires, it would have been nice to keep them around, because they could have really boosted our Hansas. But at the same time, it's kind of just nicer to have that city as well. And if they were to ally with somebody else, that would have been an unnecessary war we'd have to fight at home. Speaking of wars at home, we got into a war with Harold Hardrada here. He went to war with us, he denounced us, then declared war on us. And at the end, we bought his city. This is something I've been able to do since the last patch, is just buy cities for extra luxuries, and it seems like it's almost too easy. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. Anyway, we've got a trade route from Berlin here. Now, where do we want to send that? Do we want to send it to Buenos Aires or Aachen? Aachen is actually the better route. And I do want to get... Okay, cool. We got the boost for medieval fairs. And I do kind of want to get all roads leading to my capital here. Just so we can have a strong, thoroughly connected continent here. So we're probably going to actually have to do some suboptimal trade routes to complete our road network. Oh, another thing I want to keep in mind, I want to take a look at, is just filling in the blank spots so nobody settles on my continent. I think we're mostly okay. We need to, like, fill in this spot. So there's a spot down here, and up here we'll need to fill in. And also, well, we care less about the tundra. Maybe we can squeeze something in the interior. It's not as important as it was once upon a time to have a super compact empire. When the game first came out, that was a very good strategy. Now, not so much. Do we want to build a holy site now that we have... now that we're Catholic? We got converted by the Spanish. We could put one on the far side of the mountain. That might be an idea, because I was not keen on killing this hill. Although, we should probably get a builder first. We do have serfdom, so I do kind of want to keep getting buildings. So, we're going to keep on working on medieval fair. Hopefully we'll get that inspiration for mercenaries and finish that up. We're going to have military engineering next turn. And then after that, I guess we will... Oh, we're actually going to get a great scientist. My goodness. Or at least, I think we are. No, we're not. I lied. I misread that, and no, I didn't. We might. Keyword might. Yeah, there's... Looks like a lot of these guys haven't built any sort of campuses yet. But there is one that is a powerhouse that has... This one right here is the guy who's probably going to get it. He has 8 great scientist points per turn. I can slow that down by getting the inspiration wild card. I think we should probably get education. We don't... It can be boosted. It's not really worth it to boost it. Oh, we can claim a great engineer. Well, I shouldn't be surprised, but yay. Alright.
great engineer has come to our civilization, ready to work hard to advance our infrastructure.
Okay. So he can be used to boost a wonder. Here's the problem, though. We don't really have a lot of places to put wonders. I mean, we don't have any harbors done for the Great Lighthouse. The only other one I see that we have access to is the Colosseum. The Colosseum wouldn't be bad, actually. Let's take a look. +2 culture, +3 amenities for entertainment. That's decent. That's very decent. What are we on the cusp of getting? Chichen Itza must be built on rainforest. +1 production to all rainforest tiles. That's really good. We could easily get the boost of 2 markets. Mouse Michelle from Divine Right. That would take a while to get, but that could be worth it. Anything on the science section here? Hagia Sophia. That's not really all that good for us. I think there was something... Yeah, this would be good for us. He would... Oh, that would also give amenities. It's only 12 turns. Have a government type with 6 policy slots. Aha! That requires... I think we might actually build that in Buenos Aires if we can pull it off. Here's a question. What do we need to do for coming back here? Exploration. 2 caravels? That's not likely to happen. So we need to start upping our culture game considerably. So I guess we'll move you to Buenos Aires for now, in hopes of actually getting that wonder, because I think that's a good wonder to get. We could also insta-build a... we could also insta-build the Colosseum, probably, or almost insta-build it if we get an entertainment complex somewhere central. Somewhere like Aachen would actually be a decent spot for it. Maybe Buenos Aires, though. You're gonna have to sleep for a long time, though. We don't need you at this point. 6 turns till our crossbow's done. Hopefully that's gonna be the 8th member of our army. Hopefully. What can we do here? Let's get the citrus up. And in this city, what do we want to do next? Probably a granary to keep the city growing. This growth is stalled. Growth is going to be stalled over here in Buenos Aires too, though. Encampment, what do we want to do? I'm not sure I want to do anything in the encampment just quite yet. Kind of want to leave it as is. Although it'd be nice to get those great generals. And get bonus great general points by building more buildings. But I think I want a theater square more. Yeah, so I'm going to build a theater square here. It'll remove the farm, but it'll start generating culture. That'll be our first proper theater square, I believe. Yeah, the first one that's going to get completed. Seoul has one ready to go, but it's not going anywhere.
Nay.
So what exactly, what part of his agenda am I offending here? Alright, Mercenaries is done. Fantastic. Medieval fair will be done next turn. This is Hattusa? Okay. Let's start working on that market. Buenos Aires is kind of housing capped as well, so that's another thing to consider. Alright, next turn. How's Aachen doing for housing? Aachen is laughing. As a matter of fact, I may focus again more so on food than production in Aachen just to keep it growing. Because it's suffering a little bit. It has tremendous production potential, but it is suffering in terms of actual growth. There we go. That actually helps a lot. It hurts production by like 4. But I think that might be worth it. Yeah. Choose a civic. I guess for now we start on exploration because that's the government that I really, really want to get. Alright, and in Aachen, what do we want to do? Did we want to just build a theater square? Did we want to do something else? Like build a holy site on the far side of the mountains? Maybe fill out the Hansa a little bit, get that workshop up? I don't want to build settlers from here, even though that's... Well, actually, it's going to take forever to build a settler from here. I think I might build the holy site after all. Just because it's going to be useful to help faith by universities when I get them. Yeah, so we'll do that. Berlin, what do we want to do with you? Finish the harbor, or let's get some walls up. We still have that same old policy. Actually, we can change our policies now. Get rid of limes. Maybe focus on getting that great scientist after all. Maybe go for Medina Quarter to temporarily +2 housing in all cities with at least 3 specialty districts. Maybe get natural philosophy to help double the adjacency bonuses. Yeah, you know what? That might be good. Yeah, let's try natural philosophy for now. Urban planning I want to keep. Feudal contract, we can throw that one out. We've got a big enough army. Let's go for conscription to save money. We don't have any envoys, so Merchant Confederation is actually useless. Well, we do have envoys. We've got 5 of them. We're just waiting, so we're going to continue with Charismatic Leader and just keep on pumping them out. Cool. So our policy agenda's set. Making a bit more science now and a bit more money. Send you over to start working the stone. We'll start getting some more benefit from the campus once it's completed. We'll be generating 2 science per turn just by being there. Harold Hardrada finished Mont Michel. Very good for him. Oh, did we ever find any sources of niter? Yeah, we did. It's actually within range of Aachen. Cool, so that's 1. I guess all we get is 1 on this continent? Certainly seems that way. Alright, I think I'm actually going to send this one to Hattusa. Hattusa is a little production poor. Also, Hattusa really needs some growth too, actually. We should get a worker up and we should just start building farms all over the place. There's lots of fertile farmland for that. Alright, now where do we want to send this trade route to? If we send it to Aachen, it's just going to go right through Buenos Aires. Oh! Where is the Roman city? Oh boy. Alright, so the Romans settled in one of these places. I hope they wouldn't. For now, we'll... Let's go to Aachen. I know that Yervin is actually better. But I just want to get that road network up. Or perhaps I'm being an idiot. Perhaps it would have gone right through Buenos Aires and then off to Yervin. Oh well. Alright, so this city now. What do we want to do next with you? Probably finish off the commerce hub, that would be good. And for these guys, we want to get the resources all improved. I guess we'll build a lumber mill here. Yeah, we got a boost to mass production. That's not a bad thing. Alright, next turn. I'm gonna move some of my units closer to this city because I feel like the Romans are up to no good. Specifically that new crossbow that should be out by now. No, 3 turns till he's out. Chichen Itza has been built by an unknown civilization. Alright. Improve the stone. Let's build a farm here for now, just because I feel like I might make a district triangle. So if I can be more efficient, I'd like to try. Alright, next turn. So the city's now growing slowly. He's actually giving me a reasonable deal for the citrus. Oh, he likes me now. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Respect for empires with a lot of land, favorable trades with him, friendly meeting, different government types. First impressions, which don't seem as bad now. Alright. I don't really trust him, but for now we can be neighbors. Great Lighthouse has been built by Harold Hardrada. Irvin. Do I want to build an aqueduct to help the city with growth? Because it's housing capped. Okay. Cities that do not have existing fresh water receive up to 6 housing. Cities that already have fresh water get +2. Must be built adjacent to the city center. Well, either way, I could squeeze in a campus in the other places and get a +3 campus if I do it. You know what? I'll build an aqueduct here. I can't believe I'm actually building one of those things. I was curious to see which mountain it would choose. So it's choosing the one it'll actually get water from. It's a good choice, as opposed to the desert mountain. 14 turns for the campus. Oh, 30 turns for that district. Ugh. Or 14 turns for the library, rather. Okay, let's get started on the library. I'm still going to send this guy down to this general area here. Is this why you hate me? Goddamn bugs. Keep in mind, folks, according to the game, it's 275 BC. And this fool's talking about nuclear weapons. He's in the frickin' Renaissance. He doesn't even know what nuclear weapons are. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get the pasture up. Do we have 2 markets yet? Not quite. No, definitely not, actually. Yeah, let's get the market up here. That seems like a good plan. Let's see if I can actually buy this tile. Yep. Cool. So that means we'll at least have 1 source of niter. Have a theater square in a turn, that'll help. I kind of want to... There we go. We got a booster rifle ring too. Look at that. Okay, so Seoul needs housing, and so does Berlin. Well, Berlin can fix it easily, though. Just get a granary up. Maybe focus a bit more on production? Sure. I think it may be time to focus on the naval aspects of our civilization. Let's make a push for cartography. We don't need that builder anymore over here. Maybe we'll move him over to Yervin? I think I might just consume that jungle. So I don't think that jungle's going to do much of anything for me. You know what? Sure, Caesar. Get an embassy set up in my capital. Why not?
We are by the grace
Hello?
of Victoria, Queen of the United
Are
Kingdom
you the tech
of
leader?
Great Britain and Ireland, and soon,
Possibly.
dare I say, the Empire.
Well, you're gonna start hating me right away because I have a continent. Wow, words are hard. I have a continent all to myself and you don't have any cities on it. Alright, let's, before she starts being a bitch, we'll get our delegation out. Because we'll immediately go straight against her. We're going to go straight against her agenda very quickly. We're already heading for bad relations here. Oh, cool. We got a boost for civil engineering. Very nice. I believe that one's actually a pain in the ass to get finished. I think we're going to get an amphitheater here just to start generating those great person points and also that culture. I guess we'll start building some more mines around Aachen. Why you hate me, man? Why do you hate me, Philip? Besides the nuclear weapons thing, which is not relevant. Oh, we should get some of our workers up there, actually. Also, we should get some of them over here, too. Well, this guy... Let's just chop that. It wasn't all that useful, but I think it helped a little. It's telling me Buenos Aires needs more housing again, so may want to start building some structures in the military district here. That would help. I might also want to keep things unimproved in certain areas to save for national parks. This would be a really good area for a national park if I can just get a city set up there. Actually, I could see a national park being set up somewhere around there. We'll see. I'm not sure if I actually want to build national parks, I'll be honest. They're kind of a pain in the ass. But, you know, since I have an entire continent to play with, it's something to consider. They're recommending I get a theater square. Okay. And again, they're recommending that I use up the wheat, which has been really, really good so far. I don't think that's a great idea. A theater square, that would be helpful. Although I think we want a university a bit more at this point. Atusa, I think we want to get you a builder for multiple reasons. Repairing this, getting some new farms out. That would all be very, very helpful. This guy... Move him down here, I guess, for now. Actually, no, we probably want to mine this hill. Brazil's in the game. Okay. Maybe we should have Hattusa start building settlers. Oh, also Buenos Aires is grown to 8 population. think I will actually get this guy to improve the hill first. So the Hansa's complete here. Let's actually build an aqueduct just for the hell of it there. Get that city some fresh water. So, Buddhism. Sure, why not, Rome? Let's be friends. Photography. Oh, we could also do the Poda Palace. Just need to build a university that's adjacent to a mountain. Eventually that's going to happen? Yeah, it's going to happen when this is done. Yeah, we can hold off on that a little while. It's also a very expensive one. Castles, government type with 6 policy slots. Cartography, build 2 harbors. Alright. How is production going on these harbors? 29 turns. Not very well is the answer. Yeah. And over here? 16 turns. Yeah, neither one of those is going to be ready on time. This place doesn't even have a harbor yet. Put the mine down. Next turn. Rome denounced the evil deeds of Norway. I can get behind that. And we got a boost towards guilds now. Yeah, we never did get naval traditions boost. Harbor adjacency, not that important for us at the moment. We will need those harbors eventually. So it's 5 turns till we get exploration. Might be an idea to switch to castles actually, so we can build I can't pronounce that. Alabamra? I think that's what it is. Provides the same defensive bonuses as a fort. Must be built on a hill. Ooh. Hey, we have a hill. Perfect. It needs to be adjacent to an encampment district. Provides amenities for entertainment and great general points. Cool. That's actually better than I thought. Let's get working on the harbor here, because we are going to need a navy at some point. And I'm going to have this guy just build a lumber mill. Next turn. I think this is actually a good place to stop it for now, guys. It's gone on for about 35 minutes or so. And somebody built Alhambra already. Well, that's the end of that. Cool. Well, we lost the chance to build Alhambra. I think the Colosseum's still in play. Yay. I guess we'll, we might as well switch this one back over to cartography so we can have our ships go into ocean tiles. Alright, well, that's going to do it for now, folks. thank you very much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying this series so far. I'm finding this one to be a bit of a weird one. Just chilling on my own continent, not really worrying about constant destruction. But it's good. I think I'm gonna have a very powerful empire here. I'm gonna try to build some really big cities here. Aachen, Buenos Aires, Hattusa, and Yerevan, even Seoul. We're gonna see how big we can get these cities, how much production we can pump out of them. And who knows, I might not have to actually go to war with anybody else for land. That would be a really cool game of civilization. We haven't been able to get out of doing that on high difficulty since Civ 5. Anyway, that's going to do it for now, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Please like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already to get more content like this. And that's going to do it for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.